No face, no case, no trace, no waste in the crypto game. He's the ace in the race. No face, no case, no need to replace the king of the chain, staying in his own space.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the No Face Crypto channel. What is the face no guys? You feel me? It's gonna be a simple, light video today, a little bit of a market update. We're gonna go ahead and talk about Ripple's Swell, which will be taking place, I believe, next month, very, very soon here. A lot of very important speakers will be there, one of them being from BlackRock themselves. But we're going to go ahead and just run through this very quickly. Here are some of the important people. All right, we have Brett Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, Monica Long, and then we have Adina Friedman. She is the Chief Chair Executive Officer of NASDAQ, right? And that kind of aligns with our G Treasury acquisition down here. He will be speaking as well, Chief Executive Officer of G Treasury. We have Stuart Alderati speaking, the guy who's like right next to Trump in that picture. Cue that. All right, we have Michael Higgins from Hidden Road, Nicola White from Robinhood, JP Morgan, Scott Lucas is going to be speaking. We have Maxwell Stein from BlackRock themselves, Fidelity, Bitwise Asset Management, Gemini, State Street Investment. Guys, all the big players are here. And this is Ripple Swell. This isn't Bitcoin Swell. This isn't Ethereum Swell. This isn't Solana Swell. Now, this is Ripple Swell. Lock in. All right? We've got Evernorth. Ashish Burla will be speaking. Obviously, he used to work for Ripple. Coinbase speaker, everyone. Bloomberg, Canary Capital, European Parliament, Vietnamio, Blockchain Association, Ripple, OKX Exchange, LMAX Digital, LMAX Group, Coindesk, Europe Policy Director. The Wormhole. If y'all don't know about Wormhole, that's huge.
Interoperability network Wormhole has officially integrated with both the XRP Ledger mainnet and something called the XRP Ledger EVM sidechain, which was developed by a company called Peersist. Wormhole already handles billions of dollars in cross-chain transactions. That's real institutional money moving between blockchains every single day. And they just connected the XRP Ledger to over 35 other major blockchain networks, including Ethereum, Solana, and Avalanche. We're talking about real Wall Street money flowing through this infrastructure every single day.
Just use your brain for a second, guys. Do we think that all these rich, powerful people are going to go speak at a conference about Ripple and nothing's going to happen? Right? We have all of Ripple's acquisitions speaking at this conference, including BlackRock. Guys, they are bringing in the new system now. It's not coming in a year. It's not coming in a few months. Nah, if you don't hold utility assets now, you're cooked. Bitcoin is going to crash, and it's going to crash hard and fast. People might think that's crazy. People can go ahead and call me stupid and incorrect in the comments. I don't care. I know what I know. Y'all don't know who I am. There's a reason I'm No Face Crypto. There is a reason I am No Face Crypto. So for the 200 people who have subscribed to this channel so far, I want to say thank you. Guys, it goes on and on and on and on. So when you have people from universities, the three biggest financial institutions in the entire world, they are all going to be at this conference talking about Ripple and exactly what that has to offer. So you can either lock in, like I say, or you can get locked out. I'm here to free you guys from all the lies and the bullshit that you see on X, that you see on social media about crypto. It's all meant to distract you and confuse you from what's really happening. So let's lock into the topic of this video real quickly, and we will end it quickly as well. But just pay attention, guys. There's a lot of things going on behind closed doors. Alright guys, here we have the website for Ripple's Swell. It will be taking place in New York from November 4th to November 5th. I will not be there. They didn't invite me, but it's okay. Alright? So, join us for 2 days of unmatched networking and fresh insights for global leaders in the industry. And we have a little bit of a highlight video for Swell Miami 2024. But We have tons and tons of speakers listed. I already went over that. Essentially, guys, this is all the big banks, all the suits, everyone important getting together in one room and talking about the bringing in of a new financial system with Ripple Swell. Swear. I mean, look at all the products that Ripple has acquired, created, and the closed loop system free from financial banks that they have created for themselves. Right? They have a system to put in place. The banks do not have a system to put in place. They're sitting here crying over CBDC laws. It's insane.
I can pay for things anonymously if I want to, without being tracked, traced, or being told I'm not allowed because I've got the wrong opinions. But they're going to make this to where people want it. And these bank closures that we're seeing one by one, people are beginning to wonder. And the Federal Reserve is even putting out there, oh, they're asking us, can we open up a bank account with you? In fact, they tweeted this yesterday as a Federal Reserve FAQ. Here's what they tweeted. Does the Federal Reserve maintain accounts for individuals? Can individuals use such accounts to pay bills and get money? No, the Federal Reserve Bank provides financial services to banks and governmental entities only. So they're acting like this. They tweeted this yesterday. They're acting like people are really wanting this. They're asking the Federal Reserve this question. They want to know, can I open up a bank account with you because you're the safest bank out there?
Leads me to FedNow, which is supposed to be up and running, I think, this summer, somewhat behind the scene there. I would like to ask you to formally have this full committee briefed on that by the Federal Reserve. I know the chair of the Kansas City Bank was involved. She's now left. And I think the committee has a lot of questions about FedNow, how its interoperability will work, how it's going to roll out.
I think you better come over here. Carl, you got your little black book?
Yes.
Give me the number for something impossible to access.
What about this? Federal Reserve Transfer Node, Culpeper, Virginia.
Yeah, sure, good luck.
900 billion a day goes through there.
That'll do. Punch it in.
Okay. You won't get in. It's encrypted. See?
Love it, that last contact. Look at this, boys.
What are the odds? XRP 262 right there. International Telelink access. Do you guys think this is just a coincidence? Nah, bro. We live in the Matrix. Understand what's going on here. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. We need to confirm this, right? Yes, the FedNow service is ISO 222 compliant using the ISO 222 messaging standard from its inception for instant payments, right? So there we have the framework right there. The FedNow is ISO compliant. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look.
For those who would like to see lines of code linking XRP to ISO 20022 and SWIFT, here's direct proof. The first image shows RippleNet's payment schema directly referencing the ISO 20020 to external instance list. This confirms that XRP's infrastructure is built around ISO 20020 to messaging standards. The second image is from our 3/4 code base, importing modules like XPayment, ARP settlement, SWIFT service, and SWIFT payments placing XRP and SWIFT functions in the same system. Here's why this matters. Any token or company that wants to interact with the SWIFT network must be ISO 20020 to compliant. The code here proves XRP meets that standard. Because XRP is ISO 20022 compliant, and those standards are what SWIFT uses, Ripple can technically connect and settle directly with any SWIFT-enabled institution through XRPL. It's in the code.
Now guys, I can go ahead and show you the code on the screen for yourself, but I did a video on this months and months ago, and I really don't feel like digging up the code to actually show you guys, but you can take my word for it 100%. That is legit. Alright, it is in the code. That is gold. That is literal gold. That is valuable as gold. The answer is right in front of you. It's right in front of you. Alright, so let's conclude exactly what this means with Ripple Swell coming up as well. Alright guys, so Ripple Swell, it is taking place November 4th and 5th, and again, we have an unlimited list of important keynote speakers that will be here, in addition to all the acquisitions that Ripple has made up until this point. Cue the flowchart. I have discussed this in an hour-long breakdown video that will link at the end of this video. But guys, you have to understand that in order to know where this space is going, right? So, for Ripple Swell, what it does for Ripple exactly is it holds significant implications for Ripple and XRP itself. This serves as a platform showcase for strategic advancements. And this is coming after all of this. It strengthens industry relationships and influence market perceptions. All right, we know there's something big coming. I don't know if it's going to happen at Ripple Swell. I don't know what's going to happen. But when all these people in suits sit down and discuss the flowchart basically that I am providing to you guys, it's over. It's over. Game over. Game over. Right? This is going to allow Ripple to announce partnership announcements. So all the stuff with like G Treasury, Medako, I mean, they've done that in years prior. But all the 2025 acquisitions will be discussed at this conference. BMI Wellen as well. Guys, these suits are going to lose their mind when they hear about this shit. All right? Not like they don't already know about it, but obviously it's a great event for connections, industry leadership, and network expansion. For XRP, this will be very good for market sentiment and adoption, regulatory clarity, ecosystem growth, etc. Swell 2025 is set in New York. It's a global financial hub, underscores Ripple's push into the U.S. market where XRP has faced challenges. Guys, they sued it so they can put the system in place, and now they're going to go ahead and flex it. I swear. I swear.
You know, we absolutely want to see the United States lead in this new arena that we call blockchain and cryptocurrencies. And the clarity really emanates from the Securities and Exchange Commission.
It was the darkest day of the year. It was December 21st that Brad Garlinghouse came out and basically informed the world that they were soon going to be sued by the SEC.
The SEC its mandate is to help protect investors.
I got flooded out of the whole project because of this lawsuit. I lost my dream, my hope of buying something really, really solid.
At the very least, it's the appearance of impropriety. You know, and then the other end of the spectrum, it's absolute coercion and collusion, right? And market manipulation.
People are going to lose money, and people had their life savings in XRP. It was Christmas Eve. I came back at about 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Christy said, where the hell have you been for the last several hours? And I looked at it and I said, I think I'm going to sue the SEC.
We became convinced that this whole case was merely a show. It was an attempt by the federal government to slow down the adoption and perpetuation of XRP.
Jay Clay. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a little screen grab and put this right smack dab in the middle of your screen, right? This was the email from William Henman that got Ripple and XRP sued. So let's go ahead and just read the source. Okay, you can read this and you just know it's bullshit, right? Attached, please find a draft of the speech I had mentioned, which suggests we do not need to see a need to regulate Ether, as it is currently offered as a security. That language is in brackets and would be used if we are all in agreement. We also have a call with Buterin, later Vitalik Buterin, yeah, the weird guy who runs Ethereum, yep, later this week to confirm our understanding of how the Ethereum Foundation operates. They gave a free pass speech on this shit before they even understood it, guys. Literally, exposed. All right, the proof is right here. It's crazy. So with that being said, just know, guys, we know who the winner is already. Stay patient. Stay positive. Just like that other YouTuber. Forget about it. I'm out of here. No face.
Masked up tight like the thief in the dark. No face, no case, that's the spark of his art. Charts crashing, burning like the 4th of July. But no face, crypto still flying high. He rides the wave while the rest just drown. Rich list rider wearing the crown. Liquidation storms can't crack his code. He built his empire on the blockchain road. No face, no case, no trace, no waste. In the crypto game, he's the ace in the race. No face, no case, no need to replace the king of the chain. staying in his own space. When the market turned red and the bulls went blind, he stayed steady, sharp, mastermind, refined. While wallets froze and traders wept, he flipped the script and his ledger kept. Bag so heavy, it bends the rules. Swimming through the sharks while they fight for pools. The greatest YouTuber to grace the scene, turning bear markets into a money machine. No face, no case, no trace, no waste. In the crypto game, he's the ace in the race. No face, no case, no need to replace the king of the chain, staying in his own space. When the market turned red and the bulls went blind, he stayed steady, sharp, mastermind, refined. While wallets froze and traders wept, he flipped the script and his ledger kept. Bag so heavy, it bends the rules. Swimming through the sharks while they fight for pools. The greatest YouTuber to grace the scene, turning bear markets into a money machine. No face, no case, no trace, no waste. In the crypto game, he's the ace in the race. No face, no case, no need to replace the king of the chain, staying in his own space.
Awareness program. The American Civil Liberties Union calls it the most extensive surveillance program in history.